everyone, I hope you have been enjoying the new Menus4ALL app. And now I'm here to show you some tips and tricks to help you get the most out of the features that are built right in the app to help you be an expert at your accessible restaurant menu journey. So when you launch the app, it immediately loads in your Near Me tab. That gives you up to 100 results of restaurant menus that are within a 20-mile radius of your current location, as long as you have your location services enabled. So I have launched my app. So my 100 results within my 20 miles has already loaded onto my phone. And starting from the very first element of the screen, you'll hear the Menus4ALL logo. And as we navigate through,
100 menus nearby.
It tells me there are 100 restaurant menus nearby. So it gives me the first one. Not only do I get the name of the restaurant, as I continue to flick right, it gives me the address,
0.7 miles,
how far it is from my current location, and it tells me whether or not it's open or closed, so I can decide if this is where I'm going as I leave the house this evening. And then, of course, I can always look at the menu. But with 100 restaurant menus already popped up on my screen, I know you're thinking, well, that's an awful lot of stuff to look at. You'll be amazed at how often I sit here and get lost in what's just around me because I've never had access to it before. But there's some quick and easy ways that you can navigate that 100 menus very easily. So let's use the rotor function. Turn the rotor to headings.
Words, speaking rate, containers, headings.
And as you flick with one finger down or up, depending upon which direction you need to go, you can easily navigate the list.
KFC, heading.
So it jumps right into the name of the next restaurant every time I flick down.
Shop and grill, heading. DOC food.
And now I'm not receiving the restaurant information, but I'm just getting the titles. So let's flick through here and just see what's available in my area.
Subway, heading. Little Bob's Barbecue, Clay Smoked Tuna, Het Brown Jug Liquor Store, Wild Bill's Juke, Yo Mama, heading. Dixie Queen, heading.
So I don't really know what I'm in the mood for,
Hollywood Fishman, the taste of
but something different.
The Kitchen Restaurant, Very Lucky, Tops Barbecue, Maximo's on Broad, City and State, a liquor store, Het Rotten Grub, heading.
So Rotten Grub. Now that's a restaurant name for you. And surely you would think that that is not something you would want to eat at. So let me just see if it's open.
1911 Poplar Ave.
It's not far from me.
1.4 miles. Open.
And it's open. So let's check out the menu and see what there is to offer. I'm going to, once I hear VoiceOver announce the menu, I'm going to one finger double tap to select it.
Please hold. Back to restaurant list button.
And of course, if I wanted to navigate back to my restaurant list, let's say I accidentally opened it, I can easily do that because that's the very first element on the screen.
Rotten Grub, heading.
So it tells me this is the name of the restaurant as the heading.
Favorite.
I can favorite this restaurant once I go through the menu and decide this is where I want to go later on, so I can easily find it. I'll find it in the favorites tab of the app.
Open.
It is open.
Restaurant info, heading.
So I get restaurant info.
1911 Poplar Ave.
Again with the address.
Hours collapsed, heading.
But the hours are collapsed. And let's see.
Hours expanded.
So I've one finger double tap to select it. It's expanded the hours.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 11 Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m.
So they're open pretty late, 12 a.m. So it sounds like I might have a chance to get out there tonight. Or I know I have a luncheon later on this week. So maybe let's see what time they're open on Friday.
Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m.
So open at 11. So that's perfect time for lunch.
Saturday, Sunday, phone +1.
The phone number is listed. And if I one finger double tap, it will give me the option to call the restaurant straight from the app.
Menu, heading.
Now, let's look at the good stuff, the menu.
Everything else collapsed, heading.
And again, it's in sections that are collapsed on the screen, but that means I can easily navigate it by using my headings
Main stage
rotor. In my rotor,
sliders collapsed, heading.
and I can listen to each one of the headings to decide what I want to look at.
Opening Opening Acts Shareables collapsed heading.
So there's the appetizers, they're shareable.
Heading not found.
So I've gone through all the headings. Let's go back.
Opening Act the B-Sock sliders collapsed heading. Main stage burgers.
And I want to look at the main stage burgers. So I'm going to one finger double tap to open it.
Main stage burgers collapsed heading. Heading. Make 6 main stage burgers items.
So it tells me that there are 6 items, and that gives me a price range for those items within this category. And you'll find that wherever you're in the app, you'll find those categories where it will tell you how many items are listed in the category and the price range for it.
1. Kiss burger with mustard, pickle, and onion. Price $8.99.
So not only did I get the title of the menu item, I also got a description of what it included, and wherever the prices are available to us, we make them available to you so I know exactly how much this entree will cost.
2. TCB the cheeseburger RNG grind with roasted poblano pepper and bourbon smoked salt caramelized onions, roasted garlic peppercorn aioli, and smoked Gouda. Price $10.99.
So that one's got a lot more stuff on it than the first burger. So as you can see, it read all of that information out to me where I can understand what are the ingredients that are added to it. So once I've decided what I want to go for off the menu, or if I decide I want to go back to my restaurant menu list and look at more options available, there is a back to restaurant list at the top and the bottom of the menu page. So that doesn't mean I have to navigate one direction or the other. It's up to you. It's located on either side. So I am going to jump to the top and do a 4-finger single tap at the top of the screen just to get back to that first element on the screen.
Back to restaurant list button.
It jumped me right to that back to restaurant list. 1-finger double tap.
Menus4ALL
I'm back into my list of the restaurants, and I can continue my exploration and make my decision of where I'm going tonight. So we hope that you enjoy your accessible restaurant menu journey. Share it with us at Facebook, Instagram, or at menus4all.com. Until next time, bon appetit.